guys, welcome. Now we've entered Aquarius season. Wonderful, wonderful. And you know what? You can feel it in the air. We've shifted. We've shifted, and we know we have been working with the element of air, and we're graduating from this. We're graduating from understanding what this means. Healing with the element of air. The unspoken languages. And now, after this reading today, I'm understanding why this message today. Now, something has happened. So there was a series of messages done for the channel. One was for the 17th, one was for the 18th, and one was for today. But we've been busy working. As we know, this is also about building. This right now is about taking action. So we've been busy here at School for the Fool acting this year. We're not just sitting at school, we're actually out in the field and we're acting, and that's what we were doing. We're working with the masculine, guys. We're working with masculine, and I met someone. I met someone who is a divine masculine that is on this path and has been on this path for some time now and is a Gemini. They're a Gemini. And they've been sharing things with me that have been helping me to expand along the path and healing with the element of air. And that's the gift that's been given. And a message was shared, and it's understanding that between us, breath, the breath that we share together is sacred. And we need to understand the sacredness of it and purify it. And it's not toxic, because in being toxic, that's not love. And that's why we've had to heal with the feminine, thus being the throat chakra, but as well as from addictions as well too, because we know that we carry in our breath toxicity. And that is not in this connection that we're repairing through our breath, the element of air, that in the Two of Cups. So that's healing from that, and that may be, well, you've been called to heal from smoking, because you're not going to be smoking, sharing that in your Two of Cups relationship, because it's not equating to love. This may be you were called to stop drinking, because that's not equating to the sharing of breath of your Two of Cups equality. It's toxic, as well as even just how we speak to each other, like just what that means. This is not a toxic communicative relationship. And the gift of this masculine has been completely the sharing of that, the healing of that, the understanding that. And we're doing this for the collective, and also here too to understand what this means. So I'm going to still be sharing the readings that were received, because the messages are still important. It doesn't matter what time they were taped. It doesn't matter what time they were made. They're all connected to right now. And it's funny because I couldn't find my tripod, and I was having to shuffle things around and make things up. And then today I knew was a day because I found it. And I'm going to load up all the messages, guys. This is how we got all these cards, and you can see how we got these cards. And what we're about to discuss today, you can see what led up to it. And yeah, we're gonna get in our Merkaba, and we're gonna do a little bit of time shifting. And you can see how we got here. But today I want to build off this message. Let's receive it, and then we're going to, of course, use these 13 spheres of knowledge and go from there. But this right now, you know, a lot of the work that we're doing right now, messages we're about to share here, are from the Starman Tarot. So thank you to the Starman Tarot. And we've traveled back in time to the 19th, when the Sun enters Aquarius. These are channeled messages. Let's take a look. We're going to break this down like this. So this is what it looks like. We're understanding, we're healing with force, how we act here, how we create. We're not going to be reckless anymore. This is connected to the Fibonacci sequence and spiral, and how we actually literally multiply. Okay? This is creation. This is fertility. So we're expanding here with this, and it has to do with our wisdom, but we're going to liberate from our guilt and fear. We're going to use our wisdom to liberate from our guilt and fear, and it has to do with the past and turning the wheel. So what we're going to do is we're going to understand that we're going to work with the energies of the masculine and fire. And this is connected to that full moon in Leo. We're going to use this to face what we need to face to continue in order to expand, because we have to take action on something. We're going to take action on something that we still need to restore balance here with the Lovers. And it has to do with working with the nine of chalices, the Mother, and alchemy of the cups through wish fulfillment. And it's connected to this ladybug. That's what they're sharing with me. This ladybug means something. And it's connected to turning the wheel, and we're going to find this out in future readings. And what it has to do with here is everything is connected right now to the Three of Swords. And we're going to get creating. We're going to get creating in order to create peace through a Two of Swords situation. But it's connected to the Ace of Swords. So look, our heartache is literally going to allow us to get our hands on the Ace of Swords. But remember, it's double and negatively charged at the same time. We hold that within that sword. And it has to do with a reconnection to our ancient knowledge. And it has to do with this rebirth here. And we're having this rebirth, and I'm starting to see that there it is. Aquarius and Aries are working together, because that is the rebirth of the child. And it's right there, okay, guys? And we're going to use Leo to face our shadows, because this has to do with respect. So we're going to add the positive charge. We're going to understand we need to expand and face what we need to face, because this has to do with respect. And first and foremost, respect of self. But this is untwisted. Okay? And we untwisted this. We understand what this means. So we're going to go down here and we're going to look. We're going to deal with what's caused us to feel separate. We need to make sense of some stuff right now. We need to make sense of why we're attacking ourselves. Why have we been attacking ourselves? And we need to heal from that. So what we're going to do here is we're going to take action. We're going to take action on wish fulfillment here and working with the feminine. And look, when we restore this, and look at, this has to do with third eye visions. We've activated here through the heart and of the mind. Do you see how we're activating here? Look, those sirens are confirmation that what we're speaking about right now is truth. Now, we talked about we're having a rebirth right now. This is it. Look, it's being gifted from the heavens to the earth through us when we move away and we transform, right? We face what we need to face. That is facing the shadows. Look, we face the shadows right here. We do so. And look at, we expand here with the King of Swords. Our connection to Aquarius. We're finding out our truth. We know that we're activated here, and the masculine is activated here. He's lit, and he's lit to heal from this. He's lit. And this has a lot to do with what's been happening in the sky. We know Mars went retrograde, and it was doing a lot of work with Venus, and it was doing a lot of work in the sky in order for us to do what we came here to do. Remember, from the heavens to the earth through us we shall expand. And then look, we do so, and look, we're birthing. There's the baby right there. See the baby? Guys, this is everything we've discussed. And look, he's got the key. He understands the key to life. He understands. Look, there's his divine blueprint. He's activated his divine blueprint. He understands the key to life. Look, he's clearing toxicity. Alrighty, so we're liberating guilt and fear. This is what we're doing. This is what we're cleansing, the work we're doing for the collective. And we can use this frequency in order to do this, everyone, alright? And this is going to allow us to do sacral chakra healing, okay? And what this is doing is this is connected to the portal, to the gateway, because we're going through it. We've entered a new level of expansion, okay? We're walking through the gateway. This has to do with what is being rebirthed here. Now we're using our Merkaba, our greater wisdom, to gain greater insight. And what this is about is the key to our blueprint, the key to life, the key to our expansion. Now, we're working with fire, and that's in order to expand and to turn the wheel. Because this is the energy we're working with. This is what we're working with here, okay? And it's in order to remember that we have been working with the element of air, healing with air, communicating with air, understanding air. This is where we're at. And of course, guys, it's time. We know, right? And we can feel it. We can feel it in the air. We can sense it. This has to do with our sixth sense, our intuition, and what we've come to repair. That we came to repair the connection between the feminine and the masculine. But we did it through the proper patterning of source, the creator. But we understand at this point the connection. It's the creator, and here we have the masculine and the connection to the creator here, the creator and the feminine. And creation. And the coming together in order to create. We understand this concept because we're multidimensional. It's not, this is very hard. This is very hard sometimes to understand unless we've expanded to this space and place. So we're going to give people time in order to understand this. But we're uniting here, okay? And we're understanding what creation looks like. And it's a multi-dimensional space and place. And we've restored the feminine's rightful place. It's feminine plus masculine plus child, connection to the creator equals what we're doing here. We're coming together and we are uniting with the energies of New Earth, okay, guys? And this is because we've done this within. From within to without, we're expanding. But we also expanded from without to within. We're honoring what this means here. We're honoring this through right now, healing with force. We're healing with the masculine. And we found out we're doing it with kindness. We're doing this with kindness, okay? So we're going to take action. We're about to take action with kindness. And it's in order to spin the wheel. And we're going to spin this wheel because we're linking up with new earthers, with our soul tribe members, with the communities of New Earth and the people that we're building the communities of New Earth. This is where we've come together and we've healed from the Five of Wands charge. And we're ready to expand. We're ready to turn the wheel. So we're working together in order to do this. And right now we're healing with taking action. So we're not forcing life anymore. We're not going to force life, and we're going to expand. And we're expanding right now. We're expanding big time. And it's because we're working with our intuition. We've restored the feminine's rightful place in creation. Okay? And this is allowing us to understand where we're taking action, where we need to take action. We're seeing what we need to see. And this means we've done inner child healing. This means we are using our Merkaba. We understand this. And this is connected to this space. And we're about to go back there within a second because this is also connected to this space up here and what this means. And what it is that we're doing. Now, we're healing from our Three of Swords situation. And what this means right now is we're creating peace through clarity, through the Ace of Swords. But we're going to create with it. We're going to create through it. And it's connected to our ancients. And there's a question mark here. We're going to find out what this means today. We're going to ask the cards. As well as, look, we're birthing. We're birthing something that's connected to creation here. And it's going to allow us to heal from a crisis here, because we're going to connect to what we need to connect to. All right? And it's time to face our shadows. It's time to face our shadow situations. Now, there was a comment left at the channel on the milk and honey reading. And thank you for that comment, Ranonymous. Because that comment, I really liked it, and you guys can go back and check it out. But it's really the child will lead the way, right? And we're doing all this work for the child to lead the way. So we're understanding creation and the webs we're weaving. We're understanding the connection to creation and the webs we're weaving. But it's time we face our shadow situations. That is the Six of Swords. And when we do that, we're about to transform here. This means something. And there is the Ace of Swords that we need. We need this ace right now, because it's going to allow us to heal. So what we're going to do is we're going to work with the King of Swords. And we remember all these cards, guys, were received on these series of readings. Look forward to seeing you there when you check them out. And we're going to receive this message, but what it is allowing us to do, it's allowing us to heal from the Tower. We need to heal from the Tower moments and all this work we've been doing with Mars and the masculine. We've been doing much work with Mars and the masculine, okay, in order to activate, in order to expand, in order to see what we need to see. That's what's happening here. We had these Tower moments with the divine in order to awaken. We know much was going on with the sky. We talked about this throughout the channel all this year. We documented much of it as well, which was spectacular. You know, the sky's been speaking to us. The sky's been speaking to us for some time, guys. And it's showing us what to do. It's showing us how to act. It's showing us how to turn this wheel. And it's showing us that it is deeply a connection to allowing the feminine to create here. To reversing, you know, everything has been masculine plus feminine, or masculine plus masculine. But it's feminine plus masculine equals where we're going next. And what it is, it's a connection to the child. Okay? And remember, this child, we see this child. Where's this child? Where's that Six of Swords gone to? Okay, right here. Here, remember, from the heavens to the earth, through us, we're about to expand. So we're facing our shadows, right? Okay? Now, this is where we do. And this is our connection to Leo. And there's a full moon in Leo. And what's going to happen here is we're going to expand. We're going to expand with the light. And the light, we're going to do alchemy with the light, guys. You know? Okay? And remember, we're shifting with spirit. And look at what we're about to do. We're about to go from this space to this space. That's the gift of this transformation. But it's through Aries. It's through Aries right now. And we were scribing. And we found out that through scribing, Aries and Aquarius are working together. And it's in order to heal and work with the masculine, fire, and the King of Swords, the element of air. So dad and son working together right now in order to help us repair. And what it is to heal with the mind. We need to heal with everywhere we're attacking. You know, we're not taking action properly here. We're not taking action properly, guys. This is twisted. This is twisted. So the King of Swords is here to untwist it, and that's what's being activated. Where are you? Where's my lovely Aquarius? I love it. I love it. What's happening is, and guys, I don't know about you, but I sure have been seeing 1111 everywhere. And 1212, 222, 444, 555. Like, you know, my coding is speaking to me. And what this is all to do right now, it's to heal with religion. We're healing with mastering self. We're healing with connection to the dodecahedron, the patterning that created the constellations, the heavens, with the creator. and it's connected to love, our heart, and us. And what we're doing, look, we're healing from a toxic situation that wasn't equal. And this is even how we treat self. This is how we've been treated, and this is what we've been ingesting. This is healing from toxicity. And this is understanding that what we share isn't going to be toxic. What we share together isn't going to be toxic, because we're going to realize through manifestation after manifestation of something not working out, and because it is toxic, that we're going to stop creating in this manner. We're going to realize it's not equal, it's not actually equate to love, and we're going to stop doing it, and we're going to move forward, because we're going to realize it still keeps us separate. So this comes back to the sharing of breath, you know, sharing of breath being toxic, sharing of toxic substances, or we're toxic, and whatever we're sharing energy together, we're not going to do that, because that's a connection to the toxic Two of Cups. And this is a healed Two of Cups. This is healed. It's not the Four of Cups. It's not creating separateness from love. We're not asking ourselves, like, look, we're not asking ourselves, okay, I know this is love, this looks like love, this feels like love, but in the next breath, it doesn't feel like love. It feels toxic. There feels like there's some sort of toxicity running through here. And I'm questioning something. I'm questioning the divine. I'm questioning the creator. So we heal from this through the message we're about to share here. Okay? And then, guys, we're gonna show how we're about to expand. And this is connected to here. All right, so we're gonna put this like this. This is what they're sharing with me. And here, Ashley, they're sharing with me. I want me to do this right now to help. And we're going to add the positive charge, and because we're creating with the respect here, okay, the Nine of Bows is the Nine of Wands. We've added the positive to all the negatives. So we looked at the negative, our connection to the feminine. We added the positive charge, the energy. Remember, the feminine being the matter, the masculine being the energy. We're about to expand. We add the positive charge. Oh, we got it untwisted. We repaired connection between masculine and feminine. Now we're about to expand, and we're going to hit our mark. We're going to hit our aim. And it's happening here. Oh, the lovers wanted to make their presence known. Okay. Here we go, guys. The King of Swords. I believe in a fair world for all. The serious, high-minded King of Swords sees it as his duty to rule and govern his kingdom with absolute fairness and equality. He gives scant attention to his emotional life, perceiving it to cloud his judgment when he has to make difficult decisions that affect people's lives and livelihoods. He is careful to foster an environment resounding with positivity, supported by clear laws that nurture human dignity. He believes every human being is born equal and innocent, and has the right to be valued, respected, and be treated ethically. It is the responsibility of a civilized society and its governance structure to foster the conditions whereby men and women alike have the opportunity to fully contribute and realize their potential. He knows it is horribly detrimental to all of us when people are dehumanized, objectified, humiliated, or treated as a means to an end. It poisons society, and this is where we need to look at our patterning. And I know this is where we need to do much healing with even lust. And look, like, do those patterns belong in the bedroom? We need to honor this. And guys, we know that we're honoring this because we're feeling some sort of way. Something's been reflected back to us because it doesn't feel right to us. It doesn't feel like love to us. And we're honoring this. We're not looking at our neighbor. We're looking at ourselves right now. And this is about that Two of Cups equality and the connection to this and what we're doing here when we set forth out onto our Eight of Cups challenge here in order to create this Two of Cups equality. Look, like, we're like smacked in the head here. Like, what the F? What the F? This is wrong. This is wrong. This is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong. I need to get it right. Which one is right for me? I need to connect to this one here. I need to connect to spirit. I need to connect to my connection of self. And it's through the unknown, and it's through a secret. It's through a secret, a wonder, a mystery of self that's going to activate you and allow this expansion. But it's through you, because we restore the connection, we repair, because we understand it's not from without to within, it's within to without, that we are connecting to the creator, creation, and understanding that maybe we need to expand these concepts. Like, it's time. Like, creation is more than one thing coming together in order to create, and honoring that it's not the Father creating. And we should understand this, because we see this reflected back to us in life every day. Now, we know we're healing with the masculine, so I want you to see he's sitting on a throne that's a monumental electric chair, demonstrating his invincibility and tolerance to pain. So that means he's been through so much pain, but it doesn't matter. He's still going to be fair. He's still going to be equal. And we need to honor this message right now, guys. This will allow us to have so much access to healing. This message. We are through, this is that diamond patterning where we've been put through so much pain, but it doesn't matter. We're still going to honor what's right. We're still going to honor what's fair. Because we're creating equality, we're creating vector equilibrium from within to without. And that is golden, that is godly, however which way you want to look at it. It's connected to phi, the golden ratio. It's connected to how we naturally expand here. Which means it's connected to source. Now, we're going to move on here. This formidable leader and consummate professional calmly sizes up any situation with remarkable speed and accuracy, applying a hawk's eye view of events and potentialities. The lunar module on fire shows that once a decision is made, there's no going back. He removes all escape routes with the same ingenuity and energy as Alexander the Great. The mandrill baboon at his feet displays his choice of fierce, powerful allies, belying the fact that beneath the king's facade is a very sensitive, caring man. As a father, he is perceived cold and clinical, a firm disciplinarian and taskmaster. Underneath all, he loves his children deeply and only wants the very best for them. He regards this as his duty to raise his children into responsible, capable adults and citizens, persons able to use and exert their intellect while mastering their emotions for the betterment of mankind. As a lover, he is to the point, organized and reliable. He requires his partner to be an intellectual equal while respecting his personal freedom and control. And there it is. This is everything we need in order to build the golden ages and better society. Cleanse what has been toxic within our culture. The King of Swords indicates you are in the position to critically assess powerful situations around you, aligning them with your ethics and your beliefs that everyone should be given a fair chance to learn, to grow, contribute, prosper. Given a clear perspective, you can calmly formulate a workable plan and strategy to pursue an ideal, no matter what the obstacles. Putting emotional concerns to one side, it invites you to gather the facts and information and analyze them critically in order to put forward a logical, workable solution and resolution for all. So now this makes sense to clean up the mess we made. Well, first of all, we need the sword's energy because it's going to be clear, cut, and precise, and fast. We know that the hawk, is this fastest animal on the planet, like 350 plus kilometers an hour or something like that. It's incredible. And the peregrine falcon, this is what this animal does. This is our connection to that. And this is we need to feel driven again, guys. We need to feel driven to find solutions, to heal, to create, to move forward. And that's why we're healing with children. We're healing with the children. We're healing with the child. This is the key. This is the key to the expansion. Look, there it is right there. We're talking about that serpent. Where's that serpent? That serpent on the bottom of one of these cards here. And we're going to expand from that space. Right here. Of course, this one. Coming back full circle, right? And that's it. That's it at the end of the day. We understand what this means, but we have to go within in order to do so. And that's why you see this imagery on the Hermit so many times, okay? But what this is connected to is we're going to King of Swords is where we gather all the facts, synthesize a logical solution benefiting all. A restraint to pain. We're going to use our intellect to grow and prosper. We're going to pursue ideals. Because this is healing from an abuse of power and passing judgments without listening to all sides and understanding that all sides are part of the whole, part of the equation, part of the truth. And what this is connected to right now is justice. This is justice. And we're balancing here. We're of heart and mind. Now, this is connected to this. And understanding what's happening right now. And it's connected to two paths. A lower vibrational path and a higher vibrational path. One of ego is understanding it's a decision. One of the higher mind, understanding it's a choice. And understanding what that means for us. Understanding how that elevates us right there and allows us to take back our power in order to restore justice. Because remember, justice is blind. And it's of heart and of mind. But it's united. So we're about to unite here. And look at what happens when we unite. So we are understanding what this means. We're taking back our power. But it's all coming from the same place. And we're going to start here next reading. But I want to show you something, okay? The key right here is the Ankh. That symbol. And that is what is being shared here. There's a connection to this. This is part of the information that our ancients have to share with us. And it's going to help us to activate. Now, I asked them, of course, when I was sitting here with this divine masculine, what this meant. And it is connected here, of course, to us coming together and healing from the Five of Wands with the feminine. And we know that we've received this message before. Within this Three of Cups, it's working with the great mysteries of the feminine. It is working with this. We have to do this here. And we understand this is what opens us up. What opens us up is working with this. And here's three feminines in a row and they're transforming. And we're also going to go over what this means because this is connected to this serpent. But we're connecting to wish fulfillment. Once again, we see the Nine of Chalices here. And working with our gifts. We're going to work with our gifts. And they're connected to life and new life. So we're going to go without here with the Hangman, and that's this. That's everything you see here. But we understand this. We don't need this anymore. We don't need this. And this is connecting to lightning. And lightning helped create the earth here. We've also shared this message before. So now that we have all this understanding, we're going to continue to create with the patterning that we need in wish fulfillment here with the mother in order to expand from the 9 to the 10, and we're about to do so. But it's with greater wisdom and insight. And this was the message when I asked the cards what this meant here. This was what popped on out. Lioness. Protection. You are strongly protected right now. You are invited to embrace your authenticity and be unafraid to wisely express your emotions, to protect others, and to know the power of restraint, which is what real power involves. The myth. In many temple artworks, the lion-headed Egyptian goddess strides powerfully towards the pharaoh. Her protection is extended to him and around him, effectively providing security and physically safeguarding him, particularly in times of war. Protection from the feminine. And we are understanding the feminine power here. And remember, masculine, this is honoring this within you and restoring this and understanding the lioness. You know what? She's a great hunter. She's a great protector. But also, what does she do for her young? She's a great provider. They go out and hunt for the pride, the feminines. They also take care of their young. Okay, they protect. They're protectors. And this is coming in to say, we're understanding this. We're understanding this now. And it's okay. And it's part of the patterning that we need to go from here to here. And it's part of what we need to understand to go from here to here. Why? Because we're experiencing this. We understand. And this has something now to do with the King of Wands. And we're going to understand more of this by that full moon in Leo. Because I want you to see. Now within that Three of Swords. Let me find the Three of Swords, guys. Gotta go back. You can see that, look, we've activated this. We activated this because, first of all, we removed our false mask. We connected to our divine blueprint of ourself, okay? Our divine blueprint of ourself. We activated ourself and we acted on it. We took action with the masculine. We healed. And part of that was understanding when to allow the feminine to lead the way, that she was leading the way, and that we were acting on expanding the information that we were receiving from her. And something changes, because remember, when you watch back these readings, we find out in the sacred geometry portion that taking action allows us to heal from our solar plexus. That's the King of Cups. Look, that's what he's doing. He understands when working with the cup. Look at what he's doing. Where is it coming from? And look at his energy shifted. He's connected in a whole different way. He's creating in a whole different way. Oh, look at that little meerkat has a shroom, guys. I never noticed that before. That's what I love about doing this. Okay, so he's connected in a whole different way to the cup and filling the cup. And what's in that cup? Is that a freaking owl, guys? I don't know, but they're sharing with me that this is connected to this owl and using our greater insight, our wisdom. And look, that's, he's pointing to his head. Hey, remember the 8 of Cup challenge when we first started out and we're like, yo, look, guys, we figured it out. We've done so much alchemy of the cups. We've done so much work with the mother energies, with mom, because remember, we're untwisting it with mom, then we're untwisting it with dad, and we're healing with the child, and all this work is with the divine. We've created stability of the light here in order to build what we need to build, the foundation, and expand. And that is how we're building the golden ages. And we've repaired and healed with the masculine, and there it is. And this deck has not been touched since the end of this reading because I have been so busy. Oh my goodness, and look at the mushroom. Guys, I didn't notice this either. Look at the mushroom has expanded now. See that mushroom? Look, it is expanded through the earth. There's divine masculine. There's divine feminine. Ooh, look. She's broken free and he's opened up. Let's just say that right now. Look, he removed his mask. He's authentic self. Oh, and look at now, we've expanded through the patterning that we need to with the 13 spheres of knowledge. We expanded. And look, we understand our Merkaba. We traveled here, okay? We understand the masculine. We understand the feminine. We understand creation. We got it. We achieved our 8 of Cups challenge. We healed. And now we have 2 energies in alignment. We have the Prince of Wands and the Princess of Wands. And that means that we've done it, guys. Woo, woo, I love it. We've healed. We've done this. We've done solar plexus healing. We've expanded. This is spectacular. All right, let's build off this right now and see what this means. Oh, of course.